Hey guys, and welcome to the Newsroom session. I'm McKenna Sones, and we're here with Connor Smith performing his own songs.
Hello, everyone.
So, do you write all of your own music, or do you ask others to co-write with you?
Well, most of the songwriting does happen by myself. I do have a writing partner that can help me flesh out stuff, or if I'm writing for something that is, like orchestra or something that's a little beyond my own capabilities, I'll ask for help. But no, songwriting is something that I just picked up a couple years ago, and it's crazy to think now that I'm going to have a degree in it practically. Yeah.
That's awesome. When did you start your whole music career? When and how did that happen?
Well, I kind of had this really sweet deal with my grandma when I was 5 years old. I would come over to her house every Sunday after church, and she would teach me piano. And if I had practiced enough the week before, she would pay me $5. So I got paid to play piano, which was great. And that kind of just taught me the basics. And then doing choir and theater in high school and junior high, I just really fell in love with music. And then I came to Cal Baptist, and I started pursuing a degree in music composition without really having any of those skills, and really just developed a love for writing songs and telling stories through music. And so that's where I started from.
Wow. So, what are you involved in on campus with music?
With music, I'm involved in a lot. I'm in UCO, the choir, small group. I've been in every year, and I've also done. This next summer will be my third summer small group tour, where we go for 60 days across the country and perform 50 concerts. So I really feel like I have really invested here, and hopefully reaped reaped. That's just a weird word. Hopefully I have reaped the benefits of it. Well, I know that I have. It's been so much fun being here, and I've loved being a part of all of the groups and everything that I've been a part of.
So, how has CBU being in the choirs influenced your style of writing, if it has at all?
Honestly, I think the biggest thing from being involved in the CBU music program is probably like the purpose of music. We really stress connection with an audience, and I've kind of taken that ideology and applied it to all of the genres that I write for. So when I'm writing a pop song, I'm thinking about connecting with the audience and, what is going to make this person feel something, whether that's happiness or sadness or anything. Because honestly, I think the purpose of music is connection. It brings people together. It transcends language and culture, and it's powerful to be able to use that to connect with people.
So the songs that you write, when we're speaking of connection, how do you come up with your lyrics? Do you live them, or are they just do they just come to you? How does that work?
Okay, well, when I wrote my first batch of 40 or 50 pop songs, they were all from personal experience, and I was just sitting at the piano crying over my terrible love life and writing things, or happy things. They're not all sad. And then last spring, my writing partner Desmond and I wrote a full-length musical, and so for that, I was really putting my shoes in a character and writing what they would feel and not what I would feel, and so that really taught me an academic kind of writing and songwriting where it's I'm not writing from my own personal experience so much as someone else's perspective. And so now, ever since that experience, when I'm writing a song, I always try to think about the story and the setting and, what maybe it's not something that has happened to me, but, what would I be saying if I was this person, or if this was happening to me, how would I respond and what would I say about it? Generally, my pop stuff is all personal in my own life, just because that that's how I want to connect with people in that realm. But I can write anything now because of that experience.
Absolutely. So what are your influences since you really like pop? What kind of artists do you turn to when you're looking for those kind of things?
Sarah Bareilles is my all-time favorite. Every line has like new meaning for me anytime I hear a song. Yeah. So she's one of my favorites. Jessie J is another one of my favorites. I don't know. When it comes to pop music, it's constantly evolving and changing sound-wise. So, I listen to everything and take it in there. But in terms of like songwriting, Sarah Bareilles is like my idol.
That's awesome. So I love your songs. I love the lyrics. They're amazing. Do you sell them anywhere? Are they on iTunes? Or
well, okay. So Stop My Fall, I didn't do today, but it's the first original song that I released. It's on my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/ConnorSmithMusic. They can go there and they can find it. That one's available on Bandcamp. Nothing's available on iTunes yet. But I'm recording my first debut EP. All 3 of the songs that I performed today are going to be on that. And that will be available April 15th on iTunes, Amazon, physical distribution, my website, the whole 9 yards.
That's awesome. We will definitely be looking out for that. So as an artist, you get invited to different venues to play. Do you have a favorite place that you've played so far?
Oh, well, I've done 3 shows at the House of Blues, and that was honestly like so cool, and it was such an honor to go in there and to just like be a part of history, I guess, because so many people have gone through there and so many artists have started there. I think those 3 concerts kind of are special to me, but I still think that my favorite solo concert that I did was my first one at downtown Riverside for the Festival of Lights last Christmas, because it was just one of those things where I had no idea if people were going to come. I didn't know what to expect, and it was amazing, and it was so much fun to be a part of, and I think that is probably my favorite.
Awesome. So a quick question. What is one of the songs you wish you had written?
I wish I had written a Grammy Award-winning one. Well, a song I wish I had written. I don't know. My songs are kind of like band oriented, and I really want to write like a club song, like a just dance track or whatever, and I'm not like a DJ or really familiar with that kind of stuff, so I would be interested in doing something like that, doing an electronic song.
That'd be super interesting.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome. So what are your plans for your musical career after you graduate this spring, correct?
Yes, this is the question that everyone is asking. And you would think I would have like a perfect answer. I'll do my best. I think that if someone has ambition and drive and a work ethic, that the sky is the limit. And if you had asked me when I was a freshman coming here if I would have accomplished the things that I have accomplished in my time here, I wouldn't have thought that I would have done any of it. Like, there's no way I would have thought I would have an original Broadway musical to send out to any theater that wants to do it, or that I would have an album of my own original material, or that University Choir and Orchestra would be performing my music for them. So honestly, I don't really know what to expect. And, in Jeremiah, I know the plans that I have for you, plans to prosper you. And I don't want to put myself in a box that says, this is what I'm going to do. But, I want to make it. I want my music to be heard by millions of people, and I want to be able to change lives that way.
Well, whatever you do, I know it'll be great, because tonight was testament to that. Well, thank you so much for being here with us.
Absolutely.
And thank you guys for tuning in to the Newsroom session presented by Banner. You can pick up his songs at cbubanner.com. I'm McKenna Sones, presented by Banner.